Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another book review. As you can see, I will be reviewing Animal Farm by George Orwell. He's written books like 1984. So this is one of the books that I heard was being banned. So I found it, I just picked it up because I never read it. And then a few months ago, I watched the movie, and I cannot remember the name. It kind of was similar to Animal Farm, but a little bit more brutal, I would say that. Okay, the movie I watched was Anonymous Animals. It was a more brutal kind of take than Animal Farm, but kind of along the same parallel. I actually found that movie at my local library. I'll link it below in the playlist, so if you guys want to check it out. So, let's get into the Animal Farm. It says on the back, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Come on. In his story of Don Juan's society of overworked, mistreated animals and their quest to create a paradise of progress, justice, and equality, George Orwell gave us one of the most scathing, satiric fables ever written. As freshly fresh as it was more than half a century ago, Animal Farm is a parable about would-be liberators everywhere. As we witness in the rise and bloody fall of the revolutionary animals through the lens of our own history, we see the seeds of totalitarianism in the most idyllic organizations and the most charismatic leaders, the souls of the cruelest oppressors. That was a mouthful for me, I couldn't say. So, this book, honestly, is not that long. It's a 97 pages of story. The writing's not small, it's pretty good. Um, did I like it? It was okay. I did not personally see a need for me to read this because I had thoughts in my head about what would happen or whatever, something like that happened. But I'm going to tell you this. This is a story about animals who pretty much boot their farmer off his land and said they can do it better. They're tired of, having to work, not get praised, don't get the good food portions. And they're like, we can do this job better. So they basically revolt and chase the farmer off. And there's this one character in the whole book. He's a dog. He goes, I live a long life. Basically, he's saying, I've seen a lot. I will see a lot. I'll probably still be around when it's all over. Well, the good thing is the donkey is, still there. Well, all the animals decide to have the pigs be in charge because they are the smartest. So you know what happens? The pigs get greedy. They want more power. They want more stuff for themselves. They actually, which was pretty smart, take a dog's puppies and raise those puppies to be their protector from the get-go. Oh, the puppies, just give them here. They're going to be we're going to raise them. You just keep working so we can get this done. We can prosper, whatever. And the dogs become their own little private guard. I can see how this happens. I can see how this happens to people. You put somebody in charge that you think you trust, and then they stab you in the back. And that's basically what the book is about. At least to me. I simplified it, but it is what it is. Would I read this book again? No. Once is enough for me. Am I going to keep this book? Yes, because it is, I think it's a banned book, or it's a book that's getting banned or whatever. So I'm going to keep this just so, my daughters can read it if they wish. Other than that, I don't know what else to say about it. It was not my cup of tea, but I see the reason people would want to read it for school or whatever. But that's it. Guys, comment below if there's any other books that you think, like banned books that you've heard of that you think I should read. I know I've read a couple. Like I've read The Handmaid's Tale. I read that way before the show ever came out. Actually, I read that after I saw the movie. I've read a few more. I just don't want to list them. But comment below if there's any banned books that you think that I should read. I'll read them and review them. Bye. Oh, share this video out. Bye.